Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Home Media Reviews, the series where we take a look at regular home media products and DVDs for films like from Pixar, DreamWorks, Illumination, etc. Today we're going to we're talking about another one of my favorite ones, a childhood classic of mine, is Pixar's Cars from Disney Pixar. This film is amazing. I'm going to save my reviews for our thoughts on this for the review section later, but just be aware that I am this film is one of my favorites, and it makes me so happy to have to have been the pleasure to review it. So we got the standard. I think this is the 2000 and So the 2006 DVD original copy. We have widescreen up at the top from the creators of The Incredibles and Finding Nemo, two of my other favorite films. We got a shot up there with the Radiator Springs game, Guido, Luigi, Mater, Duck, and Fillmore. You could have squeezed in Flo or Sarge or Ramon. Those are the ones you're missing. And you got McQueen and Sally on the side here on their date. Got Disney Pixar, the logo. And you got a picture of Lightning McQueen there from the front. DVD logo down there. On the spine, we have widescreen, Disney Pixar Cars. We got a promo shot of Lightning McQueen taken from the back. DVD logo, product number, or from the disc. We have an instant classic blurb, got our barcode, and then we got our screenshots from the film. Two thumbs up, Ebert and Robert. How do we say that? Bonus features: Mater and the Ghostlight, one-man band, two short films, inspiration for Cars, featurette, deleted scenes, and more. Pretty standard for a DVD here. We have, again, Mater, Sally, Ramon, Luigi, and Guido. Again from the front, although Ramon and Sally have been at it. And then we got our cast and crew information on the bottom, G-rated. Inside, it's one of those ones that has the tabs on it. Disc is its own original artwork, promos for both Mater and McQueen. I think coming up here is one of my favorite trailers. Yeah, never mind. Nope.
Allow me to shed some light on the subject. Next spring, two of the world's greatest minds are in a race to create the most astonishing invention ever imagined. Prepare to be amazed! One is in it for the glory. I invented it! Me! The other, where are we going? To find the family he's never had.
This family's a little different. Now, here's what you gotta do. You gotta help me find Matisse.
Help me find Matisse! He just slaps him. Holy crap! Here we go, guys. Okay, so here we are for the menu of Cars, and notice the first thing, it's in widescreen here, as you noticed. Like it said, it was the trailers were in 4:3, but everything else, the menu and movie is in widescreen. It's cool. So you have play movie, 116 minutes, Mater and Ghostlight, 7 minutes and 6 seconds. One by Man. Oh, it's the same length as a Thomas episode. Bonus features, scene selection, and sneak peeks. What do we have for our bonus features? Okay, some more laid back here. We have our epilogue, 4 minutes and 70 seconds. Although, just like before, I'll say this again, but this epilogue does play after the featurette has concluded. The movie is concluded. Inspiration for Cars, again, like behind the scenes, documentary, deleted scenes, top down truck stop, Lost, are the deleted scenes, community service, and Monte, Motorama Girls. There we go. And Return to Maine. And then we have our scene selections here. Okay, we have 32 scenes in total, and we have Dinoco, Victory Lane, Rusty's Life is a Highway, Lost, Into Town, Where's McQueen, The Impound, Traffic Court, Bessie, Customers, Doc's Challenge, A New Road, turn right to go left. That's a big topic of discussion in the movie, and it comes back many times. Back to Work, Tractor Tipping, one of my favorites. Backwards Driving, Good Night, Doc's Piston Cup, Breakfast at Flo's, Drive with Sally, Wheel Well, Our Town, Stampede. Oh, wait, no. Sorry about that, guys. I accidentally clicked on the movie. Doc Races, He's Gone, New Customers, Cruisin', my favorite scene. McQueen is found, California Race, Back on the Map, and Epilogue. So a good amount of scenes for about a 90-minute feature. This film runs about an hour and 46 minutes. That's not bad, actually. And if you keep going, yep, it would take you back. Also, I love the music for this. So my favorite scenes of this... Wait, well, I'll say that later. Sneak peeks. I click on this. Like an old, let's all go to the lobby drive-in movie. So we have Ratatouille, Peter Pan and Platinum Edition, Meet the Robinsons, Cars video game, Disney Blu-ray, and then Return to Menu. With the exception of these last two, all these trailers here play before the main feature. Although I'm going to play the trailer for Cars, a video game. Show you all that.
Rated E for everyone. Cars, the video game. Become Lightning McQueen as you train to win the Piston Cup. Explore the open world of Radiator Springs. Go cruising. Meet the locals. Head off-road. Play as your favorite character in over 30 races and mini games. Burn rubber on your own or make your friends eat your dust with multiplayer mode. Disney presents a Pixar film. Cars, the video game. Watch it, race it, live it.
Just look at that smile. Okay. Gonna head back to the main menu. One more stop. Setup. Okay, so we have audio options: Dolby Digital 5.1 Surround X, Dolby Digital 2.0, subtitles on or off, and the optimizer, it's a THX optimizer, and then return to film. And then, of course, main menu. Love the menus for this all as well. So, yeah, that's about it for the Cars menu here. We're going to wrap this up. I know we went through it quick. That's why I try to show you a lot of stuff here. So, yeah. Thank you all again for watching. I'll take care. I'll see you guys. We're going to now head back and answer the 5 main questions as always. All right, everyone. We are back for our review now on Disney Pixar's Cars. I want to thank you all so much for tuning into this, and we're going to be answering the 5 main questions as always. Number 1, where can you pick this product up? I would say thrift stores, online retailers, and places like those, Goodwill, for example. And every now and then I'll see a copy in Walmart, actually, which will get to the answer of if I find stores later. But those are the places I would suggest to find it at, in my opinion. Mainly since that's a great place to find things because Walmart reprints a lot of things from Cat in the Hat to Madagascar to Over the Hedge and B Movie to all kinds of films. Illuminations, Paw Patrol, stuff like that. Definitely don't see any Thomas DVDs there. Anyways, though, so this so number 2, is this product still being printed nowadays? I'm gonna say yes, a reluctant yes to this one because you can still find this, but it takes a little hunting, so I'm not entirely certain. Number 3, what price should you pay? I wouldn't go anything over about $15 for this. Like before, if it's a Blu-ray, I would, $15 is understandable, but anything more than that, I mean, no. And number 4 is this, or do I recommend this product? Now we're in for the big review of this movie. Pixar Cars, and how many ways do I love thee? This film is quite honestly one of the greatest films ever made, produced by Pixar. It honestly feels it really is amazing. I'll try to sum up my thoughts about this in the best, shortest way possible. Essentially, this film is amazing. So, a rookie racing car named Lightning McQueen, voiced by Owen Wilson, comes to the his first big race for the first time, and I'm as a race car racing against the hot shot, or racing against the legend and runner-ups, those being the King, Stripweathers, and Chick Hicks, voiced by Michael Keaton, respectfully. Although he's borderline unrecognizable in this film, unlike in Toy Story or in Batman. But anyways, back to my point. This film is amazing. My favorite scenes is the beginning part where they have where the opening is amazing, and you see the characters and how everything takes place. It's really darn cool, and I just find it amazing. I really enjoy seeing the King, Chick Hicks, and McQueen race. It's really cool, dynamic, and awesome. The crashes in this film are amazing. The animation is pretty darn good, although you can tell that this was 2006 because it really does shout 2006 regardless if it's a 4K Blu-ray or not, or if it has that 1080p HD quality to it. You get my point. Honestly, at this point, I really do believe and think that this film is probably honestly amazing despite the animation thing, because honestly there's really nothing wrong with this film. I see a lot of people tend to rag on the Pixar Cars movies and just in Cars in general, and they say Pelican Cars would work for Disney, the story doesn't make any sense, Humans gonna work better. And well, that may have been true, the creative side of it, and I know everyone is saying this, but I'm just kind of reinstating it. The creative side is people wanting to take a little step further and have the car be sentient with cutting out humans. It really does save time and money, especially since you only are really having to animate moving wheels, eyes, and mouths, and a little bit of the bouncing movements for the characters. Because I think every character moves naturally, from Lightning to Mater to the sheriff to Doc and Sally, all the characters. In fact, those are really just amazing. And honestly, at this point, the characters are really just the best part about the film. I think the main characters of this film are Lightning, Mater, Doc Hudson, and Sally. Now, you would be, you might think that I shouldn't be including characters like Mater or Sally, but I will give you this fun fact. Mater was originally, I'm not kidding, meant to be a background set dressing character for the Pixar Cars movie, at least for the first film, because before they brought in Larry the Cable Guy, that was just his job. That was just what he is. Once they brought in Larry the Cable Guy, after doing about 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 different, line delivery readings, they just fell in love with this actor and made the character lovable. Amazing. There's a 2-hour compilation of Mater on the Pixar YouTube channel. There is A Mater's Tall Tales DVD. Short films are out there. There's a bunch of them in general, and even on Disney Plus. I love them to death, and frankly, it's just a fantastic. But reeling this back, I wholeheartedly do recommend this product. This film is amazing. My other favorite scene is the well, I love the entire movie, but my other favorite scene is the tractor tipping in the field. It's hilarious. And then I also love the ending, the climax where McQueen forfeits the race for the Piston Cup because the line, there's a couple lines that are really very heartfelt and deep and have a true meaning to them. After Chick bumps the King off the track and sends him into a 10 roll tumble across the field. I'm not kidding. The King actually gets damaged and beat up. McQueen notices on the screen, hits the brakes, forfeits the race, goes back to help the King, and as he's pushing him, he says this. This is the conversation. What are you doing, kid? I think the King should finish his last race. You just gave up the Piston Cup. You know that? Oh, this grumpy old race car no one's told me something. It's just an empty cup. And honestly, that has a deeper meaning to it. And Doc being McQueen's crew chief and tell him all this is amazing because honestly, just the way it was taught and told and shown of visuals, it was beautiful. It was amazing. It wasn't anything, extremely heart-wrenching or gut-felt. I mean, I wasn't crying or sobbing. I may have felt like sadness or when McQueen was taken away, but I mean, I wasn't, I didn't extremely feel incredibly, happy either. But the film is very satisfactory in my opinion. It leaves a lot of good stuff to be desired because, frankly, this film was made by creators of passion and heart and soul. And I could just keep going on a quote fest. And now that I've been ignoring it, I'm going to start listing off some quotes here. Oh. Morning, Sleeping Beauty. Well, I was wondering when you was going to wake up. Take whatever you want. Just don't hurt me. What? Parking boo. What's going on in here, please? You're funny. I like you already. My name is Mater. Mater? Yeah, like 2 meter, but without the tuh. What's your name? You don't know my name? I know your name. Is your name Mater too? What? I need to get to California as quickly as I can. Where am I? Where are you? Why, you're in Radiator Springs, the cutest little town in Carburetor County. Great. Just great. Well, if you think that's great, you ought to see the rest of the town. You know what? I'd love to see the rest of the town. So if you can just open this gate, take this boot off, and you and I go cruise and check out the sights. They'll go say, daggum, cool. Mater, what did I tell you about talking to the accused? To not to. Well, quit your yapping and tow this delinquent to traffic court. I'm going to talk to you later, Mater. Later, Mater, that's funny. Blah. Hey, Ramon will think you up right. Hey, anything you want. You know what those flame jobs? You know like those flame jobs? Like old pinstriping? Von Dutch style. Oh, honey, look! Von Dutch! Okay, we're going to be going now, okay? A little something to remember us by. Okay, we're going to be going now, okay? Okay. All right, tell your friends. All right, thank you, folks. Bye-bye now. Psst. Hey, I know I get the interstate. Oh, do ya? Minnie, no. Yeah. Actually, no. I'm Lightning McQueen, the world's famous race car. I am being held here against my will. I need you to call my team so you can come and get me. Get me to California as quickly as you can. And do you understand? No, I'm not fair to you. I'm telling you, don't leave me here. You are a famous race car. A real race car. Yes, I'm a real race car. What do you think? Look at me. I have followed the racing of my entire life, of my whole life. And you know who I am. I'm Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen! I must scream it to the world. My excitement at the top of my place. Very high. Do you know many Ferraris? No. They race in the European circuit. I'm in the Piston Cup. What? Luigi following the Ferraris. Black wall tires. They blend into the paint. But with these white wall tires, they scream, "Look at me! Here I am! Love me." All right, you're the expert. uh, so I think you guys get the point. Let me all know down below what you thought about those, about that voice acting. I'll be happy to voice for anyone serious. Anyways, though, my main point is that this film is very quotable, very enjoyable, and amazing. And I really can't stress enough that you guys go out and pick it up, because honestly, this film is quite literally fantastic and amazing. I really enjoy it, and I can't help but to think of it as amazing. And as for road trip movies, this film is honestly a great example of a good road trip. It's nothing like Shrek, where it's a 4 or 5 day, or it's a 3-day journey to a castle and then a 3 or 4 day journey back. No, this is more of a linear, streamlined story where it's a character gets lost on a trip. They spend about pretty much at least about maybe 2 weeks with people, or about a week at least with pretty much people to help slow him down. And then by the time the week comes to an end, he's not ready to leave, and then he ends up having a good time, or he ends up not winning the race, but feeling better about himself inside. It's very similar to Jack Owns Up, in my opinion, or Hero of the Rails, or anything like that, where it's a more of a streamlined linear story, for example. But you guys get my point. So I really do believe that this is an amazing film. And later on, if I ever do go into a more in-depth review about this, considering right now I've taken up a good at least 12 minutes of your time, I need to start wrapping this up here, because honestly, this movie is very rewatchable and just amazing. You could tell there was passion, love, and tender care put into this, and I just love it. So yes, I really think you should go out and get this film. And I'm not even going to show a score, because I already think this film is the highest charts off the rate. Is the rates for this is off the charts high. Because it's more than a 10 out of 10. It's 100 out of 100. We're talking a 50 out of 50 stars. This film is amazing. So again, before I go, I'm going to link in the description my Mater review from about 2 or 3 months ago in the description. So you can go ahead and watch that for even more Cars content, as well as Cars 1 highlights. So thank you again very much for watching. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, you can always let me know down below, or just say hi. I like that too. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everyone. We'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.